My name is Annelisekristinereads. Welcome to my channel if you are new. Welcome back if you've seen one of my videos before. Today I'm going to share with you 5 products I recently used up. Let's jump into the products. They're both makeup and beauty. I'm going to share my thoughts on them and then we'll talk about if I repurchase them or plan to in the future. The first product is a hand cream by Watkins and it is in the scent Rosewater. One thing about me is I love a good hand cream because I love how thick they are. But another thing about me is I actually don't use them for my hands, or very rarely do I use them for my hands. I use this all over my body and I absolutely loved it. I loved the scent and I would definitely think about repurchasing this in the future. I have not yet because I have other lotions that I want to use up, one of which I did and is in this Empties. As I said, I finished another lotion and it is very different than that one. It is just a body lotion, so it wasn't thick or creamy, and it is Johnson's baby lotion. I've had this for years. I believe I got it as like a baby shower gift. We recently moved and so I found all of these random lotions and so I brought them to a rental to try and use up, and so I'm very excited to have this finished. Obviously it didn't take me very long because it is a sample, plus lathering it over an adult body, it didn't take long to use up at all. I did mix these sometimes just because I didn't find this super moisturizing, so I wouldn't repurchase this. The third product is a mascara and it is the Loreal Voluminous. This mascara was the very first one that I tried that was brown black, just because with my fair features, I heard it's better to have brown mascara. I have a bunch of other black mascaras that I need to use up first, but I think I will be going back to brown for an everyday look. I didn't love this formula, but it was just the first mascara I could find at the store that was brown black. This mascara was definitely okay. It wasn't terrible. I used it up. It did give you volume and not very much length, and I don't have either of those, and so I really need mascara to do a wonderful job, and it did okay. So while I do think I will continue to use this color, I will not be using this formula. And as I said, I do have other mascaras that I need to use up first. The fourth thing is something I think I might have talked about in every empty or almost every empty, and it is the FarmX Super Green Refreshing Gel Cleanser. If you have not heard me talk about this before, right before we were moving, my husband got these sample boxes that had I think 10 or 12 of these in them, so I've just been slowly working through them. I enjoy them. They are not a face wash that I absolutely love and will want to run out and repurchase, because while I do find them really refreshing, I don't feel like they get deep and get my makeup off. Even on days where I don't wear a ton of makeup, I feel like I have to wash my face 2 or 3 times or use some micellar water afterwards. And so while this is refreshing and I do like the consistency of it and the feel, I want a face wash that actually feels like it washes my face. I won't be repurchasing this. However, you will see more of these because I do have more to use up. The very last thing isn't really makeup or beauty related, but I absolutely loved it. And if you wear contacts, I wanted to share it with you. And it is the BioTrue Hydration Plus solution. I struggle really bad with dry eyes, so much so that I have to have daily contacts that are specifically for hydration. And so this definitely helps my eyes because I put some of this on my contact before I even put it in my eye to increase the hydration. And I really like this. I end up repurchasing it. So I wanted to share if you have struggles with dry eyes. I wear contacts, so I don't know if you just struggle with dry eyes in general, but with contacts, I really enjoy this and definitely would recommend this. So those were the 5 products I recently used up. Let me know if you know a good mascara that comes in brown black. I would love to check it out. Obviously, once I finish all my other mascaras, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!